welcome to the Untouched Quest. I'm Elisabeth.
And I'm Siri. And we love all the support you guys are giving us. So remember to follow us on Instagram and your preferred podcast platform. It's at the Untouched Quest.
Did you listen to the first episode of the Elfquest audio movie yet?
I did.
You did.
And I'm so hooked.
It's so good.
It has actors and everything, so you get drawn into the story with all the different voices.
And they're so talented and they fit their characters so well.
Yes. And the way Sava tells the story is just magical.
It's so good. She's such a good narrator. So you guys should tune in every Thursday to listen to the new episode.
There will be 10 episodes. So for the next 10 weeks, put it in your calendar. New Wolf Rider audio movie episodes.
Every week. So in this episode, we're going to talk about The Quest Begins and Dreamberry Tales.
We're getting introduced to alcohol.
Oh, yes. Or we've been introduced before.
Yeah, but a little bit more this time.
Yeah, they talk more openly about it other than Bear Claw disappearing into the troll caves, seeming drunk.
Yes.
Yeah.
The trolls kind of get a little bit drunk too.
Just a little bit. Tiny bit.
But that's a little bit too far ahead for our story though.
Yes, that's not where it begins. So we start seeing Sava. She is in a form of sleep, though she never sleeps. It's like her mind rests and wanders.
Yes, it's like her soul can leave her body. She can go visit other places while her body is sleeping. It looks like she's sleeping.
Yeah.
But why? They doesn't say why she go away this time though, because earlier we seen she's gone away to talk to Kavi. Is it no? Rayak?
No, Rayak. You're
Rayak.
not supposed to know who Kavi
Oh, but Kavi they said in the podcast. I don't know who Kavi is. I just know her name.
But you're not supposed to.
But the podcast spoiled.
Oh,
Not me. Not my fault.
Well, luckily you don't really
It's
know.
the audio movie.
It is. Go listen. It's gonna be exciting.
You're gonna be spoiled too because they mentioned Kavi.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, so she went to see Rayak, but we don't know where she went this time.
Yeah.
She's just alone and
She
afraid.
is. She's not afraid though.
It says suddenly afraid.
Yeah, because she suddenly touched someone else in there, which hasn't happened before. But initially, she isn't afraid. It's because suddenly there was someone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
She never seen someone else in there?
No,
Weird.
because she's the mother of memory and she has magic and she can travel in like thought realm,
Well,
but
there
others
has
can't.
to be other who has the same magic. Like, there's several healers. There's several...
Yeah, but the healers can't do that.
Yeah, but there has to be several mothers of memory. She can't be the only one with this power. Or obviously she's not. So,
But the person that I think she's reaching doesn't have the same power as she does.
okay.
The person I think she's reaching is a healer.
Okay.
Yeah, a healer. I will talk more about that healer later when that person shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Though things have happened though. Like we meet Ember and Suntop and they're big.
Yes, but a little later we get to see when they get born. And Cutter says, "Oh, I'm lucky I got one of each, one boy and one girl." I was like, what? I thought they got 2 girls.
You did.
In my head, Suntop is a girl
Oh really?
and Ember is a girl. So I was like, they got one of each? Who's the boy? because they're both girls.
They're not though.
I kind of figured though that Suntop had to be the boy because Ember has this clothing that's covering her chest,
Yeah.
while Suntop has an open shirt.
Yeah.
Even though they're kids, so kids don't have to cover their boobs, but
they still kind of do because girls and boys.
yeah. That shocked me though. I was like,
It shocked you?
yeah, in my head they were both girls.
Yeah.
2 girls.
Yeah, true. I think it's really like Cutter is talking about how Ember is going to become the chief and Suntop will be what he'll be. So it sounds kind of sad, but I don't think it's meant that way.
I also felt it was super sad.
Yeah.
But, well, in a way, I feel it's a little early as well to talk about this. And especially when you have siblings and be like,
Twins.
it's not meant to be this way, but it's like, oh, you're my favorite because you're going to be the chief. So I have to teach you all these chief things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but Suntop, you're also my kid, blah, blah, blah. But, oh, Ember, you're going to be chief one day, though.
But at the same time, he's like, you'll get to study with Sava, and she's like the greatest, and it's a big honor. But like, he's right. Ember is more of like a wild fighter, and Suntop is more of a gentle. Suntop is more of a gentle soul.
They really got night and day with these twins.
Yeah, absolutely.
One wolf rider and one sun villager.
Yeah. I also find it sad that Night Runner is getting old, and she's out of the tribe.
Yeah, that's
wolf
also
tribe.
sad.
Yeah.
But that's nature today as well. If
Yeah, it is.
the wolf pack leader getting old and there's someone stronger, they're gonna kill the old one because the old one not gonna retire.
And the old one, like Sunrunner, was the alpha. He was the leader of the pack. So it's only natural that somebody else is gonna come in and challenge him. And when you go from being the alpha, I don't think you can go into being a beta.
No, and like Cutter said too, if he go back, they're gonna kill him.
Yeah, because he's old.
Because he don't wanna give away his spot.
Yeah, I was really surprised. Like the kids aren't that old, and Leetha is really good with a knife. It looks like she's thrown a knife at someone before.
And Leetha is getting a barbarian too.
Yeah,
She's throwing the knife at the stingtail.
the scorpion.
Yeah, it's a stingtail.
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Because his tail is stinging you.
Yeah, I think it's really cute. Like looking at Cutter when he looks at Leetha and like gives her her knife back. Like, oh, you're so wonderful.
It's like,
He's
look
so
at you.
cute.
You're learning. You're becoming a barbarian because you like me.
Yeah.
So Redlands is becoming a good
Tree
whatever.
shaper?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
it's growing all this plants.
Cacti.
Is it cacti?
It's cacti. It's green. And they call it sticky.
It's green. Well, I'm reading the black and white edition, so I can imagine.
Sorry.
Maybe they're pink.
Oh,
Maybe they're purple. Who
they're
knows?
green and they're pointy. Like they're,
I don't see any points on mine.
they say it.
Oh. Oh, sharp spines.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's pointy. Like
But
it's
they're
cacti.
like so curvy and twisted, so it
Yeah.
feels so magical.
Yeah, they feel really magical. And it is really cool how like Suntop says that he can feel like the magic feeling from the plants. So that's why he like know that somebody used magic on it.
Yeah, it's like feels funny. He can feel
Yeah.
the traces of the magic.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. Like, imagine being able to feel somebody using magic.
It's like leaving a trace.
That's crazy.
But if I don't think all the elves can feel that. It's
It's a
just
Suntop thing.
someone has that power.
Yeah, it is a Suntop thing, where he can do it is part of his powers that he hasn't really realized yet.
But he's just a cub, so
Yeah, his
need to give it time to grow.
yeah. I also find it really, really funny how sassy Shen got.
Mm-hmm. Don't your children ever sleep?
No.
No, they're wolf riders. They live in the night. Hard to make them sleep.
Yeah. She was fighting so hard for Cutter and Leetha, and like being so on their side, and like trying to get Leetha to get more into Cutter and all of that. And now they're together, they have cubs, and she's so sassy.
She's like, I can't handle all this love.
She's
Too
so
much.
sassy.
Mm-hmm.
But they also say that it's because of the birth, because she's the only midwife. And
Yeah,
she didn't really
I
get
kind
to
of read
participate.
it. So Cutter was the one asking Shinshin to leave, but also I don't feel he meant her to leave. He just wanted to be there. But the Sun Village religion or way of doing it, men aren't supposed to be in the room when you give birth.
Yeah, because for wolf riders, it's like a family thing where the two parents are together when the baby is born. But like, she's a midwife. She wants to be there to deliver the child. The man doesn't have anything to do in there. And the moment that Cutter is like, I'm threatening you with my knife, let me get in there, she just gives up. I'm like, oh my god.
But it's space for them both, though.
Yeah.
It's so cute of Cutter, though.
Like,
we started
Cutter,
it together.
yeah.
We'll see it through together.
Yeah. And like, he just wanted to be a part of his children's birth.
He knows it's magical.
Yeah. And I think it's so funny. He's like coming up, like smirking. Like, I have two children. It's the first twins ever born in Sun Village and to the Wolf Riders. But
which is mind blowing.
But the whole pregnancy, Leetha has said cubs and babies. She's been doing this her whole pregnancy.
Yes.
This couldn't have been a shock.
No.
Like, I said it earlier that she said babies.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure she's known for a while that she's having twins.
She's a healer. She can feel it on her body. So obviously, I'm not shocked she knew.
No, but I'm like shocked that nobody else knew. Like, they're so shocked.
They were probably like, mommy hormones. She's crazy, wacko, whatever.
Yeah.
It's weird though that none of the tribes has ever seen twins.
Yeah.
It's been so many years.
Thousands of years.
Yeah.
And no twins.
No twins in either tribe.
And suddenly there's twins and everybody's shocked.
Maybe it's a way of the universe to be like, oh, you're putting these two tribes together, so we have to give you one of each.
Yeah.
So you are not
don't
obligated
disturb,
to choose.
Like,
Like,
don't
you get one
disturb the
wolf rider
balance.
and one sun villager.
They could have several kids though.
Yeah, they could have.
Yeah.
Other elves have.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't have to mean that there's only one baby, even though they're not twins. Like, you can get several kids. I found it so cute that, like, it talked about how Leetha felt the connection from the recognition or power of the recognition fading. But at the same time, she felt a stronger bond forcing them to stay together, and that was love. That was so cute.
And it's also probably the love for their cubs.
Yeah.
So they had to stay together for the cubs.
Yeah, like, she has feelings for him. She thinks he's amazing, and now they are children, so it's kind of more important for them to stay together.
Not to disturb this beautiful kids talk.
Yeah.
But the humans are back.
Ugh, fucking
These
humans.
motherfucking humans. Are these Gotora humans? I'm fucking gonna kill the Gutter humans.
Can we just kill off Gothra altogether and be done with this life?
Give them a new god.
Ugh, it's so old.
I'm kind of annoyed that Cutter let them go.
Yeah, because he let them go.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you, the old one, he's gonna die. Let him die here to warn other people. But
Yeah.
you three, you can go.
Yeah.
Or you two, you three, yeah, there were three. Mom,
yeah,
dad, and kid.
yeah, and grandpa or uncle or something. I don't
Mhm.
remember. Something like that. But like, everyone wanted to kill him. And Cutter, from the first time on, he was like, no, I kind of want to let them go. And then Rain's song comes in and gets wishes.
Mm-hmm.
And he like
He has
killed
this
them.
anger
And
no one has seen before.
so angry. And they're like, you're the life bearer. You have so many kids and this family. And you're such a like strong family person. And suddenly you're here talking about like murdering these humans that's like never done anything to hurt us. Like these specific humans have never hurt us.
But he couldn't hurt them though.
No.
At the end, he just had so much anger and so much feeling towards them. He just had to get it out.
Yeah. And I think it's really beautiful that Redlands with his background of being tortured stood up and said like, okay, shoot the kid. If you're this angry, like, shoot the fucking kid.
Mm-hmm.
And he can't do it because he's not that kind of person. But something I also thought was really cool was like these cave drawings of like the history of the elves.
Mm-hmm. And the humans talking about, oh, you don't belong here.
Yeah.
But obviously the world is big enough for both of us.
Yeah, but like they also said like that they said like the demons were hidden behind the thunderstorms and came from the heavens and invested the land of Gotra and everything.
Which is kind of true. They came with their UFO castle.
Yeah, it's very much true.
It's not like behind the clouds.
Yeah.
It was a UFO, but
yeah, and you're like he talks about how they made the Father 3 and how they lived in the tree and everything and how this big monster came along and
which also were kind of their
like
fault.
this human knows a lot.
Yeah, true, but Mad Coil wasn't just the elves' fault.
No, it was bad energy between elves and humans.
Yes,
that
so
made this happen.
If the elves and humans could have lived on separate parts in the woods, Mad Coil would never happen.
And I think it's really cool what Cutter said, like how the forest is so big.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason why you humans had to settle right next to us. We could have lived there and never seen each other, never bothered each other, never like really knowing that the other tribe was there. But you had to go in and like hunt us and try to kill us and poison our wolves.
Well, that's human right there for you, though. They always have to take more and take what they can't have.
Yeah. And then this like old man says like it's our final punishment for destroying the forest. And you can see like pictures of them like drifting in the river and wandering the wasteland. Like we burned the fucking forest down. That was fucking stupid.
Yeah, what did you think? That Gotra gonna save you a little halt for you to have a lot of food and tree and water?
Yeah.
No way.
Probably did. There's
this old man though. He's super wacko.
But I wonder if he has like Alzheimer or something.
Yeah,
because he
like
said that suddenly he lost it.
Yeah. So they had to
Um,
leave.
And he talks about like the things that he talks about makes me think that he might.
Yeah, some kind of old man disease that attacks the brain.
Yeah.
Because he's going wacko.
And he doesn't talk about the person. He just mumbles out weird stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's sick and it's sad and it's terrible. And the fact that the humans like drove them out because he's sick. That's cruel.
They probably thought it was demons.
Everything's the demon's
fault. Demon possession.
Yeah.
Go away until he's dead or he's healthy and no demonish evermore.
Mm-hmm.
So, human says,
Yeah.
elves don't belong here.
Yeah.
What's their proof that Gotora made this world
For
only
them.
for them?
For them. Because that's
Where
their
is
argument.
his proof? Yeah.
That's their argument. Gotra made this world for us. Us humans, not for you.
What if this world was for elves and trolls?
Yeah. Yes, the elves and trolls came with an UFO, but the world doesn't necessarily have to be made for the humans.
No, maybe the humans were made to be food for the elves and trolls. For them to hunt them. Yeah, like animals. So they can hunt them and eat them.
Yeah, maybe.
But they were becoming too smart. They
Yeah.
started to talk and not grunt.
Obviously. I also felt like the old man got a heart attack when the arrow barely missed the child.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was my first thought. Like, he had a heart attack. He's like, oh, and falls off the horse. Like,
Yes, like, oh
moments
no, my
later.
grandchild.
Yeah.
Totally.
And that's kind of sad. Like,
That shows how old and weak he was, though.
yeah. Lack of water and sustenance. And, yeah.
Oh, and you know,
Hmm.
humans don't know the name for the desert.
No,
They call
don't.
it the fire and cold,
Yeah.
which is so stupid.
Because it's warm in the day and cold in the night.
Yes.
Like, we talked about this, that
Mhm.
the elves called it desert.
Rayek called it desert.
Yeah, but we talked about that.
Mhm.
Like, where did this word
It will
come
make
from?
more sense if the human called it desert.
Yeah.
And Rayek called it fire and cold, which is
Yeah.
still super stupid. But
But the elves have, like, funny, stupid, quirky, cute
well,
names
the
for
big
everything.
wasteland is better.
Yeah, I really like the big wasteland. Because that's, like, a cute, quirky elf word for, like, what they used
Yeah.
to do. So I was, yeah, we talked about this desert thing, but the humans doesn't
Mhm.
know the word.
No,
That's
which
hilarious.
is weird. Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Well, Strongbow gets super mad.
Oh, he gets so
Kill the
mad.
humans already. I agree, though. I'm on Strongbow's side.
Yeah. I think it's so ballsy. Like, yes, he's an elder, but he goes up against his chief.
Yeah. First, I thought it was Strongbow who hit Cutter, but it's the other way. Cutter hit Strongbow.
I was like, wow.
I was
Cutter
reading it too
actually
fast.
struck someone. Like, that's
Mhm.
such a bear claw thing to do.
He was so
that you
mad.
like. You will never think to see Cutter do something like that because it's so not like his father.
Too tired of everyone looking at Cutter like
Yeah.
he's being Bear Claw, because Strongbow said Bear Claw wouldn't hesitate. Bear Claw would kill them first thing he saw them.
And then
That's
Cutter,
why he snapped.
yeah,
Like,
Cutter
I'm
says
too
like,
tired.
I'm not Bear Claw, I'm Cutter.
Stop with this shit already.
Yeah, but that's like the first moment where he actually kind of did something Bear Clawy.
Mhm.
Like, he hit him.
Do you want me to be like Bear Claw? I'll show you Bear Claw.
Yeah, if you want Bear Claw, I'll give you some fucking Bear
Mhm.
Claw. But like, you don't want
Do you
it.
want more? I can give you more Bear Claw.
Yeah, but I promise you don't want it. So
Mhm.
I feel like they don't like say it, but I feel like Strongbow knew he wasn't gonna win this battle.
Totally. Because he kind of gave up.
Yeah,
I think they would have
like,
fought much longer.
we don't know what's going on in their heads, but like, you can kind of see the look of defeat in his face.
But they say, though, in mere moments, it's over.
Yeah,
And Strongbow is just looking to the side like, oh, I can't fight
Cutter
this.
would never give up in mere moments. He would fight
Mhm.
for that spot. Like,
He would show who's chief and why he's chief.
yeah. And then they goes to Sava to talk about the humans.
Yes. I don't really understand Cutter's need to go and find more elves. Like, why? You're safe here. You're happy here. You have a family here. You have a big tribe now.
Well, I get
Why risk your life? Well,
Like-
he wanna go back to the forest. I think that's the biggest reason. But
Well, I get what you're saying, but like, Cutter would never.
true though, but still,
Um,
it's like it might be someone like me, and I wanna be friends with them.
he has
That's
this
basically what it says.
need of
Mhm.
finding and looking for others.
Which I don't understand, because he's risking his life, he's risking his family's life,
That's true,
and basically his own tribe's
but
life.
at the same time, he's not. Cause
No, he's going alone.
He goes
He
alone.
thinks.
Yeah,
But
and I think it's like beautiful that like Suntop walks over and is like, "Father, are you going away?" Like he knows that his
Mhm.
father is going.
it's like he can read the energy in the air.
Yeah, it is. I think it's part of his magic feeling.
Mhm. Because I don't feel, it's not that he can read minds,
No,
or it's not sending.
no,
He just knows it, looks at people
like
and
intuition
feel the aura
or
the energy in the room.
yeah, absolutely.
Weird kid. He's gonna be bullied in school.
In school, you think he's gonna go to
Elf
school? Well, he's the chief's son, so no.
No.
And like Ember's his sister. Do you think anyone is gonna bully Ember's brother?
Not really.
You think anyone's gonna dare to bully Ember's brother?
No. Like, I don't know how old they are here. Equal to maybe 5-6 human lives.
Yeah, I think they said they were like about 5-ish earlier.
So it's like a 5-year-old is shooting with bow and arrow, is almost like hitting straight on point, and know how to use a knife pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, I would never bully this kid
No.
or hurt her family. So, in a way, I don't understand why Leetha and the kids don't want to go with Cutter. I understand it's going to be dangerous, blah, 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 but still.
I think that Leetha feels like a responsibility to heal all of the little scratches of the solo villagers.
But isn't family more important?
Yeah, but she doesn't have the same calling as Cutter do, and she has the calling to heal scratches and bruises.
Yes, scratches.
Yeah, but like this talked about last episode, where Skywise's flirt. She got like scratched by his wolf, and that was like the wolf was going under because of this scratch. They were not used to these kind of damages, like actually getting hurt.
True.
They're not used to that. They're used to the comfort of having a healer that will fix you up every time you like get a bruise.
Yeah, true. But does Leetha care more about her village than her family?
No, I think it's just how she's used to living her life.
Or fear of the unknown?
A fear of the unknown, and also this is how she knows life. She don't know what life is without this.
Mm-hmm. Amber kind of wants to go with, right? I kind of feel that.
Yeah, like she's her father's daughter.
Mhm.
She'd definitely go.
Cutter is getting ready to go into the
Yeah,
big wasteland.
yeah.
And he got this hood that he probably got from Leetha. Nice thing, cover
Yeah.
your head.
Yeah, and
But
these
his
long sleeves.
Ears is gonna be fucking sunburned because they cut a hole
They're gonna be
for the
fried.
ears.
Yeah, they're gonna.
So what's the point?
Yeah, they're going to be really, really, really fried.
It basically covers his whole entire body. Put
Not
on long
his
sleeves,
chest.
like you said.
Yeah,
Well, his chest is kind of leaning forward. Maybe doesn't get that sunburn.
yeah.
His hands is not covered, but
Though I
Hard to-
really like this shirt of his, like
Mhm.
without like the hood. I really like it. It's so cool. It looks so
But-
fresh.
you're not covering your ears.
No,
The worst part to get sunburn is on your ears.
I've never been sunburned on my ears, so
I have. It hurts.
How did you do that?
I didn't put on sunscreen.
I've never put sunscreen on my ears.
Well, if your hair is covering it, no problem. But if you put up your hair and you're like swimming all day and all the reflections from the water, you're doomed.
Like,
Especially
I know you
like a pale Viking.
I know you have just as much hair as I do, which is a lot.
But I put it up when I go swimming because I don't want it wet.
As a kid, I didn't. As an adult, I do. I've still never put sunscreen on my ears.
I got sunburn on my ears and it hurts.
Wow.
Poor Cutter.
But I'm not as Viking as you are.
You're not.
I'm a lot tanner.
Mhm.
My skin can handle more sun than yours, though. So maybe that's why I've never been sunburned on my ears.
Mhm.
Well, back to Skywise. He's saying goodbye to his ladies.
Mhm. What a ladies man.
Groupies.
And I noticed it's the same 3 girls from
Yeah.
last episode.
Yeah.
So maybe they had a threesome.
Maybe.
Maybe the I don't know her name, but maybe the last one who got hurt by the wolf
Yeah.
didn't leave. Maybe she went in because she wanted to
actually
join.
went in because she's here.
Yeah, she didn't give up, obviously.
Like, this issue with just him and Ruffle.
So fun that Cutter kind of interrupts their loving moments. Like,
Loving
are you
moment.
not gonna come and say goodbye to me? Are
Yeah.
you too hung up on all this woman?
Like, what you doing, man? Come say hi.
I'm your best mate.
like, I miss you.
Bros before hoes.
Yeah.
Come on. This guy was like, well, I'm coming with you, you stupid. Because I don't want to fight with Leetha. I'd rather fight with you.
Like, there's no fucking way I fight with Leetha, but
No.
you, I fought with you since you were
I'm
a
scared
baby.
of Leetha.
I fought with you since I were a baby. I'll try to fight with you.
Yeah, he's scared of Leetha for sure.
Get in, though.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to fight with Leetha either, so.
No.
No.
So they finally came to the cliffs and they're so surprised that the tunnel is cleared.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it was a trap. They really tricked us. Like, duh.
Like, no. Of course they did.
Mhm. They're
Of course
trolls
it was a trip. Of course they open it back up again.
because
in
there
case.
might be more.
People to trick.
Yeah,
Exactly.
maybe.
I'm also pretty sure that they were very curious of what happened to the elves. Like, would there be skeletons outside? Or did they, like, go into the wasteland?
Mm-hmm. I wonder how long they waited before they went and opened
Yeah.
the tunnel.
I don't think it was too long, though.
It couldn't have been
It couldn't have.
since the whatever happened later, but
Yeah. Like, that didn't happen that long after,
Mhm.
and it's cleaned up. So
and
they probably...
didn't find any skeletons, so...
But you can only survive 3 days without water.
Yes, but
So if they
the
wait
trolls
5
didn't
days.
find any skeletons when they cleaned up the cave.
No,
So
but, like,
obviously they had to went somewhere.
yeah. But, like, if they waited, like, 5 days,
Yeah.
they're not that either.
Something like
They
that.
are out there dead. Or...
Somewhere totally different.
Yeah.
And it was.
Totally different.
Skywise is a little bit funny though.
Yeah.
Oh, are we gonna go in here? The trolls are so dangerous. And Cutter's like, can you fly? Do you want to fly up the cliff?
Like, can you do that? Have you
What
learned
other
new talent I
choice do
didn't
we
know
have?
about?
Like, this is the only way we know.
Yeah. You got any hidden talents, which is not picking up
Mhm.
ladies?
But sorry to disappoint you, Skywise. There's nothing to fear. They're
No.
all gone.
All gone. And the door out to the hold is open.
Mm-hmm. But when they went into one of the rooms with the...
Throne?
No, after they went in the throne room, it's like this hole with something in it, with this statue thing on top. And the statue thing looks so scared.
This one?
No. This one. The
Yeah.
statue thing looks so scared or like shocked or something.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this supposed to be?
Yeah. Very, very much
Looks
so.
like a monkey bat thing. I don't know what's it supposed to be.
Me neither.
Well, they got super surprised
Yeah.
that the fire could destroy this much. They were like, oh, we know it was bad, but not this bad.
Well, fire spreads. Einstein. Fire spreads.
Yeah, but they probably thought, oh, it might be one tree left here and there or whatever. Like, it sounded like that.
Yeah. But that's not how logic works. Like, that's not
No.
how fire works. Like, it
But
burns
Obviously,
everything.
they never seen a big fire like this.
No, they haven't.
So they don't know. They know fire is dangerous, but they didn't know it was this dangerous
No.
and this devastating.
Something that I found really interesting, which I just saw. And I know that you didn't see because you just flipped the page. Is that in the circle, or I can see Cutter.
Oh, you see the trolls?
Yes! They're over the hole, like looking at them.
looking at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
but
saw that.
It's
And I knew you didn't see it because you flipped the page.
yeah, because like a couple of pages later, you see them behind this rock looking at them.
And they're so disguised because they're wearing red.
They're wearing a hat.
They're wearing bright red colors.
Oh. Behind this gray rock.
Yeah, they're
So
like
no one's gonna see me laying on this green grass
bright
behind
fucking red
a
color
gray
thing.
rock.
Yeah,
Logic trolls.
yeah, very, very logic, I might say. It's kind of sad. Like Cutter and Skywise like comes up to Father 3 and like think about how it looks and how Redlands' ancestors built it and shaped it. And then Cutter finds something. And I thought that was like so sad.
Yeah, the necklace piece from Bear Claw.
Yeah, and he didn't have time to bring it with him.
He probably also thought he might be coming back for some stuff.
Yeah.
That something would survive, but nothing had survived.
But I think like if he had any chance, he would have gone for that necklace because it's the last thing he has of his father.
The only thing he had from his father.
Yeah.
Except
Except so
from
sad.
Moon, whatever, his knife.
New moon.
New moon, yeah. Moon something.
Moon. Yeah, I found that to be so sad. Like him like looking at like this crumbly thing like this was his necklace.
Mm-hmm. And so sad.
Very
no
sad.
food. They have to eat the roots from the few things that's growing. So what have the trolls?
And Mago Tree really wants his knife.
Mm-hmm.
They call it a sword though. I found
But,
that kind of funny.
Okay. It can be a sword for Cutter because Cutter is so
He
small.
doesn't call it a sword. He
No,
calls it
but
a
like if you think about the proportions,
yeah,
it could be a sword for Cutter because Cutter is small.
yeah.
The trolls are huge.
It's a
So
dagger
for the
for them.
yeah, it's a little knife.
But
so.
but like for Cutter, it's a knife, and he calls it a knife. But the trolls
Mhm.
calls it a sword. Like
It's
they're
not a
fucking
sword.
huge. How could that be a sword? It's a fucking dagger for you.
And I don't think Two Edged made it as a sword either.
No,
he
made
made
it
it
as
as a knife. So
yeah,
they're
absolutely.
delusional. They've been drinking too much Dreamberry wine.
yeah.
So I wonder what this magic it is that they have in this dust pouches.
They I don't think it's magic.
No,
Magoshi says that I knew they were part wolf in them because it
Mhm.
works on beasts. It works on them. So I think it's some root or something
Oh, okay.
that like
So
makes you sleepy. I
some
doubt it's
herbs
magic.
kind of magic.
Trolls aren't really magic, so I don't
Okay.
think it's magic.
But well, they're not really smart either.
No.
Because first I thought when they captured them
Mm-hmm.
that they would shackle them to the wall.
Yeah. They
But
didn't
when-
do that.
Cutter tries to jump out of the bed or shelf or whatever they're laying on.
Yeah.
the only reason he falls is because the shackles get caught up in the pole.
Yeah.
Not because he's shackled to the wall.
No. To a
And
pole.
the chain is pretty long, so he could basically just walk out of there.
Yeah.
Because nothing is keeping him there.
No, he has no trouble walking with that chain. Like,
No. They're obviously doing it when they carry the stew thing that they make for them and being their slaves.
Yeah. So there's no problem. They notch it to the wall, and Cutter bit Pignose. He bit him.
He took his weapon, but he didn't think he was this beast-like.
I love that Cutter would do something like that. Like, you took him on, I'll just bite you.
I'm a beast after all.
Yeah.
Really smart from Skywise and Cutter to send to save the wolf's life.
Yeah. Like, run the fuck away.
Because they want to use their skin, right?
No,
they want to put the powder on them, make them fall asleep, and skin them easy. Like, they want to take
think
the skin.
this is skin them because you mean like murder them.
Oh, so you kind of just want to eat them.
Like that? No, they just want them dead.
Oh,
like that's how I read it.
I felt they wanted something from it.
I think they want to like kill them easily because trolls aren't good fighters and these wolves are like crazy wolves. They're coming for the elves that they have in there. They know that they're gonna be really, really angry and attack, and they're scared of them because they're wild animals. Trolls don't do well with fighting or tactics or stuff like that. So like, make them sleep and then kill them will be easiest for them. I don't think they wanted their hides, and I don't think they wanted to eat them. I just think they wanted to kill them because.
Well, what's the name of this lady troll?
Oddbit.
Okay, so she's a nasty gold digger.
Yeah, but her
troll
mom
lady.
isn't any better though. Tree, she's not any better.
No.
They're like, I'm a beautiful troll. You have to give me everything that I want. I want gold, lots of it, and servants, and a lot of gold. Because that's how love works.
I can't marry you before you have all this.
No. Or I can't marry you before you give me all of this.
But it's only the three of them.
Yeah.
So if she doesn't marry Pignose, who's she gonna marry?
Who's she gonna marry?
Oh, one other note. Pignose, was that the door guy?
Yeah, he's the one that slammed the rocks.
Yeah, but was he also the one who was with the door when they tried to get in?
No, he was not the one that opened the door, but it came to the door when the door was open and led them to the king.
Okay.
Yeah. They like get them to get this like big jar and like smell like, oh, this smells so familiar. This smells like, oh, I know I smelled this before. But none of them like realize what this is before like they say it.
Yeah, but Pignose tells them it's Dreamberries because
it's Dreamberry wine.
Or Maggoty knows how to cook them.
Yeah.
And I really like it when they try it for the first time.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Cutter just falls to the floor and be like, "Ooh, this is the best thing ever."
But like, it's wine. It's not a shot. It shouldn't be that strong.
We never know. It's trolls though.
It is.
And the smile on Skywise's face when he's
it's so like, it looks like he got drunk in 5 seconds. Like, you know, when you see your friend and they're drunk and they have like that smile. That's Skywise's smile.
You know, they're in 100%. The mood.
Yeah. Like, oh, you're drunk. Never mind.
And he's having a party in his head.
Yeah.
It's like the best night ever.
Yeah. I also like noticed how Pignose said that Bearclaw really didn't tell you anything because he's had Dreamberry wine many times drinking the
Yeah.
trolls. And that's true. He didn't tell them anything about trolls.
He didn't tell him anything, period.
No, didn't tell much
So-
of anything.
Cutter had to learn. But
Yeah.
I don't think any other wolf or wolf rider knew about Dreamberry wine.
No.
It was only Bearclaw who knew about the wine. Others only knew Dreamberries.
Yeah.
But then I wonder,
Uh-huh.
Dreamberry wine is like alcohol.
Yeah.
So, what is Dreamberries?
Alcoholic.
Are they also like alcoholic? So
yeah.
why have they never?
That's why Pike likes them so much. That's why he's
I was
under
thinking
the
more
bush
like he was
burping.
more kind of high or more like
No,
that.
he's drunk. He's under
Okay,
that
but
bush
then-
burping drunk.
Then this wine has to be super strong since they reacting like this.
Yeah, it probably is.
Or they're kids, or like their body is kid size, so it
Yeah.
goes straight to head.
They're also very young.
Mm-hmm.
They are very young.
Probably under the legal drinking age.
No, I think they're a couple 100 years. So
Well, the elf legal drinking age.
well, they do drink since they're like
True.
kids.
True. But I thought it was only the trolls who knew how to make Dreamberry wines.
It is.
Yeah.
Or like
Then we're
not
on
drink,
the
but
same
they
page.
eat the dreamberries.
Yeah.
But we find out why Pyknos wants new moon.
Because he wants to marry this ugly troll. Who's a gold digger.
True. But I meant more like there's a key in it.
And I'm surprised they know what a key is. There literally has to be only one lock on this entire planet of the new 2 moons.
Yeah.
And they have one fucking key and they know what it is.
Yeah.
Or Cutter doesn't, but
No.
the trolls know.
I also found a new curse word or curse sentence.
Oh, tell me.
Son of a sick human. Cutter calls Pyknos son of a sick human.
Good one.
Yeah.
Really good one.
Like the sick of a sick human has to be worse than just a human because that human is sick.
Mm-hmm. Little wacko like the old guy.
Yeah. And I really enjoy Skywise's drunk face when it says treasure.
Mm-hmm. He
Like
has a
that
really
face.
good face expression.
Yeah, he does. And he really looks like exactly where Pyknos put that key.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a clever guy, even though he's drunk.
Yeah, he is.
Good instinct on that boy.
Yeah. This is also the moment when they tell us that there's been a war. Troll war.
Yeah.
And actually, more than one troll war.
Yeah, and also that there is more than one troll tribe.
Yeah.
Like there is more than one elf tribe.
Yeah, but like something that I noticed is like when Cutter asked like, so if there is more trolls, there has to be more elves.
Yeah.
And they just completely changed the topic. They're like, we're not talking about this shit. Like, no way in hell am I talking to you about other elf tribes. That ain't happening.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
this
that-
is my story.
Or like, I am not giving you that information.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he knew. Maybe he knew where the other
I'm
one says.
Pretty sure he knows there's other elves.
And he knows where they are. I know. They have to find more. Like, since they're here.
Like they're saying that the trolls came from the White Mountain or Frozen Mountain
Mm-hmm.
and had to go down from mountain because it got so cold and earthquakes and the snow caved in and the caves got ruined. But years later there was a war because the trolls wanted to go back to the Frozen Mountain
Mm-hmm.
and not everyone wanted to go. like including the king. So they stood up against them for the war and stayed behind. And now the trolls have come back and taken back those trolls.
To the cold ice mountain.
Yeah, to the White Mountain. And I think that, like, Cutter mentioning other elves, and they just like thinking, like completely changing the topic. I think it's pretty obvious that they know there are other elves. They
So
just don't want to tell
other elves in the mountain
Probably.
with the trolls.
Yeah, they just don't want to tell the elves that.
Mm-hmm. Because then they're gonna run away and they're not gonna have any servants anymore.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna stay there forever.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't take all the trolls though. They killed some too. That's why
Yeah.
Picknose escaped with this ugly
Yeah.
maiden troll and her mom.
Yeah. They also talked about how the trolls liked bear claw.
Liked bear, or
No,
it was
they
the
says
only
that.
one they liked a little bit. That was I felt.
No, they
They
say
said-
it. They say that they almost liked him.
Mm-hmm.
And for a troll to say that they almost like a elf, like they liked him. They invited him back in to gamble and drink.
That's true.
Yeah.
So a little bit then.
Yeah.
It's probably
Definitely.
because they could get information from Bearclaw too, like what's happening outside the cave.
Yeah. Though they weren't very interested in that. And the elf started to give them food. So they
True.
didn't have to starve.
And leather. And they talk about Two Edge,
Yeah.
and Picknose got to hear about this whole thing
Yeah.
and where he came from. And they told them that, we don't know, but he's probably half elf.
No, they say that he is part
Okay.
elf.
And Cutter is like, oh, that's disgusting.
Yes.
And the maiden troll, she agrees.
Yeah.
She's like, indeed, but she wasn't that ugly. She had some warts. And I'm like, okay,
She
that's the
probably wasn't
opposite.
that ugly.
That's the opposite of
what
ugly.
we consider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you have to have warts to be beautiful. I don't want to live in your world.
Yeah, because that's the complete opposite of what
Mhm.
we see as beauty. And Picknose tells them like the legend or the story that he heard from Two Edge, like whistling in the caves about some treasure somewhere, but he won't tell him where it is because he's scared that elves is gonna steal it.
Yeah, this Two Edge guy
Yeah.
feels like a super wacko guy too. Like all this singing and stuff.
Well, he is loner. He has no
Mhm.
friends,
Obviously.
no family. He has no one because he's shunned by the trolls.
Because he's half elf.
Correct. Yeah. They shun him. They think less of him because of who his mom is.
Well, Cutter gets super mad because Picknose is talking bad stuff about Bearclaw, and he snaps
Yeah.
again.
He says that Bearclaw was almost the elves who was almost as smart as a troll.
But we all know elves are smarter than trolls.
It wouldn't take much to be smarter than a troll.
No,
They're pretty stupid.
just look at these shackles that they made.
Yeah, and like they said earlier, the shackles was big.
Yeah.
They were big for them.
Mhm.
Yeah. So like I think Skywise is really cute. He's like, I'm smart. I'm gonna take this powder from them, and then he like throws it at them. But as they said before, they think it worked on the elves because they're part wolf, because they're part beast.
But in my head, trolls are beasts too.
But it didn't work.
No, it didn't. But it kind of startled them, so he had some time.
But it startled him to see that it didn't work though. So I
Mhm.
think it got kind of up and up. In like he was like, "Oh, I wish I'm smart," and then
Mhm.
oh fuck, it didn't work. What am I gonna do now?
Well, just jump out the window like a stupid guy and tremble around because
Yeah.
you don't know how to get out a window.
No.
I wonder what they was thinking, because they locked the door, or they put this plank over the door so they
Yeah.
couldn't escape.
From the
But
inside.
we keep the windows open.
And we're on the inside, so it's just to push the plank up.
True, but still, that takes more time. But we
Yeah.
keep the windows open.
And these elves are tiny.
Yeah, and we don't have any
Tiny.
glass windows.
No, they're just open.
So we can just jump out the windows.
Yeah.
No problem, because
Yeah.
you didn't shackle us to the wall
Nope.
or any other furniture.
Nope. And run away into the sunset. And Cutter is so
Mhm.
sad. Because New Moon is broken.
Or they think so.
Yeah. Well, Skywise was like, oh, I didn't remember I put it there. In my mouth.
How do you forget that you have a
A key in your mouth?
in your mouth? It's not like chewing gum.
And this key isn't small. It has a big ball on the other end.
And there's pointy stuff on a key. You know,
Yeah.
it's a lot of edges.
Yeah.
So it's not comfortable.
No.
And he's just sitting there smiling oh, I forgot.
I forgot it was there.
Because he's so drunk and they don't know what they're doing. Also, they mentioned their sending gets fizzy. When they get drunk, and I was like, you're having
is getting fishy.
oh, you're having drunk talk?
Yeah.
When you're out partying,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you a story. Try to send a little clearer.
Yeah.
I think it's also Skywise's personality, though, because he's
Very
a
much
little
so. Very
like
much
that.
so. Yeah. And they just figured out that where they were gonna go.
Mm-hmm. To the sunset.
To the sun goes down.
Sunset.
No. To where
to-
sun goes down.
Yes,
As the human
to
said.
where sun goes down.
Yeah.
So when they're riding into the sunset,
Yeah.
or the sun goes down,
Yeah.
they're talking about the key.
Yeah.
And they're like, what key? And I'm like, have you forgot the whole
To his
shenanigans?
treasure. What? Treasure.
Have you forgot all this shenanigans
Oh,
going on?
yeah.
Were you that drunk?
He don't believe there is a treasure.
Oh,
He
I don't believe it's a treasure
He
either.
don't believe that the key goes to anywhere. That's the thing. That's
Yeah.
why
Or I think it goes somewhere. But I don't think it's gold and silver and a treasure that way. Because all the trolls display all these things
Gold.
everywhere,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it has to be something else, something that's hard for the trolls to get. So I'm
Maybe.
imagining a lot of leather.
Meat.
Well, that will go bad.
Yeah.
But something that's hard for the trolls to
Yeah.
get.
Because the next page.
So it would be a treasure for the wolf riders, maybe.
Yeah.
But not for Picknose, because
No.
he wants gold and he needs gold to marry his wife.
Yeah. Because on the next window, you see oh yeah.
Okay. I missed that.
The joke is that they don't believe there is a
Well,
treasure.
I don't believe it's a treasure
No.
either, so.
But that's the joke that
Mhm,
you didn't
okay.
get.
I thought they were just were you that drunk that you didn't remember?
No, he was just playing a joke because he don't believe there's a treasure.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it took Picknose some time to figure out the key was gone.
Yeah, it did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That will be the first thing I'm checking. Where is the fucking key? I need
Did
the
I?
fucking key.
Do I still have the fucking key?
Yeah.
They got out the door. Where's the key?
Did they get the key?
Yeah.
Obviously, they're smart.
Smarter than you. That doesn't take much though.
No.
So next time we're going to talk about Hands of the Symbol Maker and the Lodestone.
So until next time, go recognize a troll.